It'll be the Hawks off the tip. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Allen is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kareem. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Robertson in at power forward.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle. That's it. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Young. After Pedit, just 5 to shoot. Cranes the three-pointer.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
A fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Over to the wing. Young against Allen. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. Abdul Jabbar knocks it away.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Wilkins. Following the miss by Giannis.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Atlanta with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What's up?
What's up?
That free throw good from Young.
And that's something that makes Young unique. His ability to really pile up the numbers offensively in both scoring and assist totals.
Now, here is Young. Robinson pulls it in. Johnson kicks to Robinson. Here's Abdul Jabbar, and it's blocked. Wilkins the pass to Hagan. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Young for three, drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that will get him going. He thrives on that type of play.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Young, good.
That's a beautiful pull-up shot from Trae Young right there. Great body control and confidence to make a shot like that.
Pass to Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
And Kareem throws it down.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. checked in. .132 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Wilkins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Both free throws good from Wilkins.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Outside Willis. Cummings grabs the board.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
And it's sent back by Wilkins. One-on-one fast break. It's deflected. Here's Baker. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Young looking around. Here's Hagan. He's guarded by Cummings. Young, no good. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Middleton. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Middleton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Knocked loose, and it's stolen by Moncrief. And there's the try. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bucks lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Khris Middleton. Moncrief is out there with Robertson. Then there's Cummings, and it's Baker in at the 5 spot.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Hagan after the basket by Milwaukee, and Willis gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got the lead back up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Smith checked in for the Hawks. Moncrief against Young. Pass to Hagan. The kick out to Young. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Young is at his best when he's hunting shots, especially when he's firing off the catch.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Middleton, that one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Here's Willis. Got a piece of it. Middleton dishes to Cummings. Pass to Baker. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Hudson, still without a basket. Lock at 6. Smith for 3. Cummings grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Moncrief gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Here's Robertson. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 12. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Here is the open 3 to cap the break. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Moncrief. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Into the lane. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Moncrief, Sid with it. Working on Smith. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 10 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
Making the switch here. Hudson's checked in. Here's Floyd. In the corner, Wilkins with it. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. And that's rejected by Abdul Jabbar. Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
And already his 3rd foul. It's gotta be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
Mutombo is checked in for Hudson. Now here is Smith following the miss by Giannis. 46 seconds left in the first half. Mutombo nails the baby hook. Mutombo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. Antetokounmpo passes to Abdul Jabbar.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Floyd passes to Wilkins. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We come back right after this.
direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. That is more than enough.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Sidney Moncrief having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Smith is out there with Young. And there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Mutombo. And it's Pedit in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Mutombo up top. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Young's shot is off. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Johnson. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Mutombo. Rebounded by Abdul Jabbar. Abdul Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Stolen by Wilkins. Smith inside. Johnson's there. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Hawks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he sinks the second. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Abdul Jabbar. Atlanta with the rebound. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go. At this point, they might need to try something different. Over to start the half.
And slam dunk by Johnson.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Young for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 17 now.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
Johnson, good.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Young finds Smith. Good, nice job down low. 6 points for him. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Robertson, and it's sent back by Wilkins. Pass to Smith. Outside Wilkins, lets it go from deep. Giannis grabs the miss. Wilkins has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the middle, and the dunk by Robinson.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside. It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's
Very
for sure.
exclusive.
He can really rise up.
Yeah, the defense had no answer for that. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Johnson against Smith. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Mutombo. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Johnson dishes to Abdul Jabbar. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pedit, good.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pedit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
Young inside. Antetokounmpo defending, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul Jabbar. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. 6 to shoot. Young against Moncrief. The Hawks again can't hit.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Cummings. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Pedit. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers. In the second half.
Kevin Willis has checked in for the Hawks. Hudson with a screen on Moncrief. Down low, Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And it's stolen by Moncrief. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course, one of the stronger guards in the league.
Here's Young. He's got 17. Willis with a screen on Moncrief. And here's Young from...
Oh, what a play! That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. The Bucks on top, up 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Cummings. Robertson is out there with Moncrief. Then it's Khris Middleton. And it's Baker in at the pivot, manning the middle. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks leading by 9. Now Moncrief. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And that one's good. Wilkins.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And stolen by Horford. To the inside. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Robertson right side. Shot clock at 6. Moncrief El Cid with it. And it's Horford picking him up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
Abdul Jabbar's checked in for the Bucks. Giannis comes in for Khris Middleton. First one falls for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Robinson comes in for Cummings. And it's Johnson in for Robertson. And so he makes both from the line. Antetokounmpo passes to Abdul Jabbar. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. In the corner, Wilkins with it. That one goes. Count it. Wilkins has got 4 this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Smith the pass before. Outside Wilkins. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Abdul Jabbar. Outside for Robinson. Johnson outside. Up and in on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Wilkins wide open, and he fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now Abdul Jabbar. And there's the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a Pedit, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Timeout, Hawks.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Atlanta making a switch here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hi guys, over that break I was able to catch the message the Hawks coach was giving to his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Launches it. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
It's Young on the wing. Moncrief defending. Young inside. Antetokounmpo's there.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that one.
And he recovers it. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length. And that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
And he has all the tools as a scorer, including the finesse you saw on that shot.
Moncrief against Young. Mutombo inside. Gets it to go. Down low.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Driving in, and it's sent back by Wilkins. Smith with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Takes advantage. That J is good. So it's the Bucks now. At one point, they led by 16. Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by Wilkins. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. It's in!
Well, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. is Moncrief, and he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And they can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And so the Bucks take the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter